Okay, so what we're doing now is scouting out the area, looking for tracks, because if we find tracks, i.e. bear tracks, coyote tracks, we'll camp here, because we have some bait. We don't recommend you do this, but we have some bait, and we want to try to get their attention. So I can photograph them and record them. So he's just checking for, Underling is just checking for footprints over there. So in my hammock, it says it's 14 degrees. Well, it's 14 degrees here. A little bit cooler as we get lower in the hammock until we get into my little homemade sleeping bag. It's really just a Walmart blanket that I sewn up. It's meant for the summer, not for the sleet that you can hear outside of the shelter. We're not leaving today, and thankfully, because it would be a... Excuse me, and I got the hiccups. I can't get rid of them. Got to get the energy to get out of this toasty little hammock, and excuse me. Get a coffee on the go. It is, I don't know, 10 a.m. in the morning on Saturday, March the... March. Sorry. See, I need a coffee. It is Saturday, April 13th, 2013. And when we arrived yesterday, it was beautiful, as you can see from some of the video and pictures that I posted. Today's a little bit different. We knew this was coming, but deep down I was hoping the weather people would be wrong. They usually are, aren't they? Excuse me. I have to do something about these. Let's heck up here. Okay, so the situation we find ourselves in today is that the rain has finally stopped. The rain slash ice pellets. It was a little bit chilly last night, as I had mentioned earlier. We're getting off of the beach as far as our cooking and campfire is concerned. Underling is setting up a little shelter from the wind, which I'm going to have to help him with in a second, but he's tying on some shock cords onto it. What's the size of this tarp?
I think it's 9 by 12.
And it's a silicone impregnated tarp, so it's very light. Not as light as the Integral Designs material. I mean, this is slightly thicker, but I mean, for a 9 by 12, it's still pretty light. Anyway, we're setting up a lean-to, kind of block the wind from us, and then cook a meal. We're going to be getting up early tomorrow to try to beat the weather. So yeah. Okay, folks, this BioLite stove, there's been a lot of reviews on it for boil times, you know, how long it takes to boil a liter of water, cooking. Underling, comment please.
Well, I mean, stove's good for cooking, but it's also a nice little mini campfire. Don't have to worry about burning down the forest. A small amount of wood goes a long way.
Yep, we spent 5 minutes gathering these wood chips there in the bag. It's damp out, and if we go under a tarp, I mean, it puts, you know, I mean, it's not a campfire, but it's a fire. One we could, you know, hobo stove. You'll see on YouTube, basically a can with wood in it. This has a fan that's keeping it going. You might want to turn the fan up. I don't know. Cycle it up.
That's good.
No? Okay. That's it. So, not only is it good for cooking, but if you're in a pinch and you need to just have a fire to keep warm, I mean, fine, you're feeding it wood every 5 minutes, but
you couldn't carry enough fuel in a regular stove to do this.
no. And it's hey, people like throwing wood in the fire, so that's what you get to do with this. You can hear it crackling. Yeah, right on. Now, this has been burning now for 2 hours. So we've been feeding it wood for about 2 hours. And we're using it for our campfire. Have not had to empty any ashes yet. So if you need it for a source of heat, I mean, you're constantly feeding it wood. We've been putting bigger pieces in, so I mean, I could let it probably go even 10 minutes without really fussing with it, with the fan on low. We finished charging a speaker out of it. One of those rechargeable speakers you plug into MP3 players, so that's awesome. But it's just awesome having a little fire. Right on a tabletop. Well, I wake up to some bouncy little happy music. I slept on the ground last night, just to change things up. I got my equipment sprawl over here, which I need to take care of. We're leaving, well, we're going to be leaving not soon, but we're getting up so I can have a coffee. Reason why I slept on the ground, it's 2 reasons. One, like I said, change it up. And number 2, it was warmer on the ground. Just because I brought my homemade summer sleeping bag, which was basically just a Walmart blanket sewn into a bag form. And I got a whole bunch of these boughs. Put them underneath. Woo, excuse me. Keep me off the ground. And it was comfortable. It was nice. Underling is down there somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna start packing up while I'm kind of laying here and relaxing. Pancake just flipped. Looks good. Oh, nice and brown. Not really burnt in spots, but just right. I mean, on an outdoor stove, it's not a bad job. Underling is packing up his tarp, and then I have to clean up my sleeping spot. But first, more pancakes. Thoughts?
Our compliments pancake mix is pretty good.
From Sobeys, actually.